Hi, it's Karen W. from Kitchener Public Library with a book review of A Treason of Thorns by Laura E. Weymouth. Blood for a beginning, mortar for an end. Speak out your binding, be you foe or friend. Take up the deed, take it well in hand, and bind a house's power, bind it to the land. Blood for an ending, mortar for a start, on make a binding at your house's heart. Birlake House in the West Country is one of the 6 great houses in England. Violet, or Vi, Sterling's father, is its caretaker. In the world of the great houses, as the house's magic thrive, so does the countryside around it. Violet lived in Birlake with her childhood protector, Win, by her side, knowing that one day she would be caretaker to the great home. Her father told her so. Although Win has been with her from a very young age, Vi doesn't really know where Win came from and why her father chose him. But choose him, she is sure he did. Then quite unexpectedly, things are upended when her father commits high treason by attempting to free Birlake from the king's iron-fisted control. For it is the king who holds the deed to the house. As his punishment, Vi's father is locked in the house with Win to meet a gruesome end, while Vi is exiled to the fens with 2 faithful servants, Jed and Myra, in tow. 9 years later, Vi receives a summons and an ultimatum from the king that will find her returning to the house she loves to see where the dark and treacherous magic will take her. On her travels, she will find herself entangled with Esperanza, the Princess of Wales, who, with her secret lover Alfred, is on a mission of her own. She will meet the innkeeper Frey, who is connected to her story in a way unimagined, and who even becomes her employer when she struggles to repair the damage done to her precious house. In truth, Vi may be endangering herself as she tries to help, for the house will trade blood for mortar when needs must. Vi will also see the return of Win, who she thought had perished with her father, struggling to decide what her feelings for this boy, now man, are, and how his feelings might have changed after all he has suffered. In the end, Vi will have to decide if she's willing to give up all to be the caretaker she was raised to be, or if she must continue her father's work to the bitter end. Treason of Thorns by Laura E. Weymouth is a deep, dark fantasy where buildings teem with life and feelings, demand their care and extract their vengeance when they are slighted. There is crossing and double crossing afoot when all characters meet. Who will win? Who will lose? And will Birlake survive? For it is said, a good caretaker puts her house first, before king, before country, before her life and heart. What will Violet do? This is Karen W. from Kitchener Public Library. Thanks for listening.